I think athletes give the misconception that we living the dream, because that's what we say all the time. We're like, professional athlete, we're living the dream. This is awesome. All we have to do every day is get up and train. We fit, we healthy, we in shape. I think we, allow for that misconception to be made because we just talk about how great everything is all the time. Education on mental health is really needed. It's okay to say I'm not coping. My name is Lee-Ann Persse. I am an ex-Olympic rower. I think sport is glorified, and I think when you're in it and when you're training for the goal, you feel like it is the only purpose you have in your life. And it's great at that time to have that kind of goal and that drive, because you feel like you have a purpose. And then when you end your career, then you're like, okay, now what is my purpose in life? You kind of get forgotten about quite quickly. You feel like, okay, I've really given so much to my sport, I've given so much to rowing, and now because I'm not rowing anymore, I'm just another number. I think for me, it's feeling insignificant. You have to eventually go to a doctor or someone and them to tell you, like, this sounds like you might, be a little bit depressed. And then the first time someone says that to you, you're like, hell no, that's incorrect. I'm definitely not depressed. Don't tell me that. I'm an athlete. What do I have to be depressed about? During the time that I was an athlete, I didn't realize that I was sort of just ignoring the real things that were kind of affecting me personally. From London to Rio, I did spend a few months at a time on antidepressants as well. I was highly emotional, but I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to hide away from it, and you're not aware that these things are happening to you. You just think it's because you're training really hard and you're tired and exhausted. And I think when you accept it, it becomes a lot easier, obviously. And I think that's the hard thing to deal with, is that when things aren't going so well, is it my fault? Is it acceptable for me to be like this? And is it okay if I don't feel like I'm coping with it as well? So I think we do need to speak about it more as athletes. I think we mustn't feel afraid, especially to speak to each other about it and to speak to our coaches about it. I think education on the subject would be a great start.